Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Welcome. I don't know about you guys, but I've been having the best or craziest dreams, like really lifelike dreams lately. Um, yeah, it's been really interesting. And so, starting off today, I was like, oh, I wonder what I should do. And I was going to do a read for a bunch of the other sides, but we'll do you guys or us. To start things off, Taurus, let's see if we can get that in focus. We are looking at the Seven of Cups, followed by the King of Pentacles, your energy, the Sun, and the Knight of Pentacles. You've got a lot of options. There's maybe a lot of things going on in your head. There's lots of possibilities that could take and come to fruition. With the King of Pentacles here being your energy, I feel it is, it doesn't really matter what you choose. There's an experience there that's for you, and you're going to be successful at it anyway, because that's just kind of, let me just quote this, make shit happen, and it'll all come together. Just keep doing what you're doing. The sun is shining on Taurus. We see that with the King of Pentacles, followed by the Sun card. So you may have felt that, yeah, the sun has been burning you, or it's not been there for quite a while. But in this read, we're seeing it there for you. It's good news to see. Now, if we look to the desire, we see the Hangman, and we see the Eight of Wands. Now, I want to clarify this, because sometimes I get into this and I kind of get excited, and let's see what goes on here. Okay, it's clarified by the Two of Pentacles, which talks about change. We see Temperance, again, another card that talks about change, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be new work, new job. So there may be a lot of information coming in at you, or you're wanting to look at what's coming in. And there's a lot that is starting to change and move, and you're seeing that the change is actually a good thing. I almost feel it is like a molting, like when a snake or sheds its skin. It's like, okay, that's the old stuff. It's kind of coming off, and you're coming up into, or wanting to come up into, a new era. With the Hangman, though, if I was to read this for myself, being a Taurus, the Hangman, of course, represents a Pisces, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, which could be that, maybe you're wanting some type of communication for somebody of the Piscean nature. When we look to the near future, we see, this is wonderful. So we see the Eight of Cups, and this is abandoned success. So maybe something was successful, but it wasn't really floating your boat type of thing. But then we see the Lovers, we see the Two of Swords, and then the Three of Wands. Ooh, my voice cracked. I'm hitting puberty again. This is peace in this deck. And normally I would read this as indecision. But if I read this the way that they've written this deck, we have the Lovers, peace, and established strength. So this seems very promising in the fact that, now this Lovers card, you can see this angel over top of these two people, kind of like the Adam and Eve thing. In fact, that's kind of what it really looks like, as the Garden of Eden. So a blessed union with somebody. You may be, abandoning success in order to have a blessed union with somebody. But this brings you peace. This brings you peace. And it establishes, well, it finishes the sentence for me because it says establish strength right underneath it. Because you're coming from a place of strength, that allows you to be that way. Piscean energy again. The High Priestess. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Three of Cups. And we have Empress. So another Taurus energy showing up for you. So there are secrets and things that you're wanting answers to. And as you're meditating on them, you're starting to regroup with things. For some of you, you're understanding the way to create abundance, but for others, I kind of see the Three of Cups as a bit of a reunion with people where it's shared. And then, of course, we have the Empress, you sitting in your strength. What you need to be aware of is the Princess of Swords. Now, the Princess of Swords is someone that's learning. She's learning how to use the sword. She's learning how to use her thoughts, being practical, decisive. Then we have the King of Swords, followed by the Princess of Cups and the Princess of Pentacles. Ooh, a lot of immature energy here. A lot of young energy. I don't like using the word immature because that sometimes that kind of has a connotation of like, oh, you're... but I don't get that with this. The Princess of Swords. And I see the kind of the King of Swords is guiding that. But this can also be that there is, as you're trying to move forward and be brave on your own, there is some planning that may need to take place, especially when it comes to the emotions that you may be experiencing. There may be some guidance that you need. And then with the Princess of Cups as well, or Princess of Pentacles as well, this can be teaching somebody. So I see this King of Pentacles, or sorry, King of Swords surrounded by these immature energies or up-and-coming energies. For some of you, you may have a lot of options to choose from when we saw that earlier. We have the Chariot. Ooh, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Cups. I don't like this. I don't like this so much. I'll be honest. So when we see the King, or sorry, the Chariot, you may be choosing a direction. You may be just like, you know what? Okay, this is over with the Ten of Swords. I'm choosing a direction. I'm going to move forward in it. I'm going to be very critical of it. And even though that I'm being very critical of it, there still may be some, you got to plant shit to get through to the flowers type of idea, that even though that you choose this path, and whatever that is, to end something, you may be finding that it's a little difficult. There's some regrets there, and that's okay. I don't want to end it on such a note, though. Oh, geez. And then we get the Five. I'm not laughing because it's funny, because then we get the Five of Wands. So even though, you know, it may not feel that great, and then you've got the Five of Wands on top of that, where there's a little back and forth struggle and stuff, maybe a little bit of fiery battles back and forth. We have the Hierophant that shows up. Again, Taurian energy. And so you show up very, very heavy in this read. I think all three of your cards have shown up. But when I look at this Hierophant being here, you may be needing some guidance through this, or somebody just to be able to share the experiences that you're going through, whether that's through journaling, therapy, or having somebody that can just listen. And hopefully this is still coming through. It might have cut out. But having somebody that can listen and show up for you. At the same time, you're a Taurian, you're going to get through this no matter what. So that's what I've got for you today. Best of luck this week. We'll see you next time. Stay safe.